Hey guys, Dark Prometheus here with our announcement for our Madden 16 franchise. So here we go.
Welcome to Connected Franchise. I'm Larry Ridley. Start your season with your favorite team and players. Complete goals, earn XP, level up your players, and take them to the Super Bowl. Let's get started.
In this franchise, I was really looking for a team that is not slated to do very well this year, whether it be from injuries or anything like that. Any of the injuries that will be on our team that is not in Madden right now, that is in the league, we will simulate like it did happen. So as going through here, I looked at a couple teams, and finally, I really narrowed it down to one team that I know all about, and that's the Chicago Bears. So we're going to create an owner, which is technically a GM, and we are going to be a financial mogul and be Ryan Pace, the GM today.
As you load into your first game, notice the goals. Progress towards these goals will show up on the bottom ticker and near your player post-play. Additionally, drive goals offered at the beginning of drives offer bonus experience opportunities. Your season starts now.
Evaluating the roster now, looking at it, we did trade Brandon Marshall to the Jets, so it looks like we are going to need some players to really step up in his place, looking towards Marquise Wilson. We did acquire Eddie Royal, so he may take the pressure off. But it looks like this defense is going to be something that is going to be a work in progress for years to come at this point. And that's one of the really big things I like to do. I like to build defenses. I like to draft players and build that defense in my vision. I'm a defensive-minded person, and I like to see those things. So we've definitely been taking these 4-3 players, sticking them into a 3-4, see how they work, and go from there. Looking at quarterback, Jay Cutler is going to be our starter. We don't know how long that's going to be. Clausen, not so sure he's going to be the backup of the future, so we're going to bring in competition even more than Fales, Devlin, and Carden. So we're going to be working with the rosters that's supposed to be coming out, that came out today, so these may vary a little bit. Here is Forte, he's going to be our halfback, but after that, Carey, Rogers, Langford, and Perry are all going to be fighting for that second spot. Carey being drafted last year may have a little edge, but we did have Jacquizz Rogers come in and the draft pick of Langford. Bear Pasco is slated as our fullback, but we will be looking to get some competition there and see how that works. At the receiver, we do have Jeffrey. We are going to simulate the Kevin White injury all the way through the year, so he's not going to be playing with us. So we're going to be looking at Eddie Royal, Wilson, Bellamy to step it up in that spot. At tight end, Martellus Bennett and Zach Miller are definitely going to be those big wideouts that actually get those passes. But Rosario, Anand, Guilford, and Palatale, we're unsure there. On our offensive line, it's been anchored for a while. I mean, we're going to anchor it with the play of Kyle Long and hopefully mask any issues we have on this line behind him and Matt Slauson and Will Montgomery. Jordan Mills, we're going to see if we can bring in competition. Maybe the players we have on the roster now will provide that. Ratliff has been one of the only ones that played on the line in the previous 3-4 coming over from the Cowboys, and so we'll be looking for his veteran leadership to coach up these rookies and these 1 or 2 year players like Goldman, Sutton, and Ferguson. On here, on our linebacker core, Pernell McPhee, a big signing this offseason, and we're going to be looking at him to set the tone at the linebacker spot for all these guys and show them how to work in a 3-4. Willie Young and Houston coming off injuries. We'll be backing up him and Jared Allen. Our middle linebacker position, it's really just going to be a battle. We moved over some players from the right side and put them in there. At corner, Jennings and Fuller are going to be playing the outside. It's going to be a battle by Ball, Porter, Hurst, Mitchell, McManus, and even Alous Jean for that nickel and dime spot. Vereen is going to be looking at the free safety. We did draft Amos, and then Ryan Mundy and Antoine Roll. We're going to be looking at Roll getting a leadership spot putting it in there, so it's probably his position to lose. We have good as gold, Robbie Gold, still kicking for us, and first-year player Pat O'Donnell. And we need plays like this after we've let go of Brandon Marshall through the trade and Marquise Wilson getting ups on Casey Hayward. And we need plays like this against our rivals. We need Cutler to really put together a decent year and protect the football. We can't have turnovers, as here's a good pass to Martellus Bennett making a move. And finally, we need our defense to step up and not play like they did last year. Parnell McPhee is going to be one of those guys that anchors the line. But watch out for week 1 of the preseason. Later, guys.